So in this next question, they're telling us that the Earth's ocean has an average depth of 3,800 meters and a total surface area equal to 3.63 into 10 to the power 8 kilometer squared. Okay, so and then they're telling us that the average concentration of gold, okay, dissolved in this ocean is 5.8 into 10 to the power minus 9 grams per liter. And then they're asking us to find in part A the mass of the gold in the ocean. Okay, so how would we go about doing this? We know the mass. We need to calculate the mass, but we know the concentration of gold, which is basically the mass of the gold present in 1 liter. And we also know the volume of the ocean because we are given the area and the height of this ocean. So basically, because we know the total volume and we know how many grams of gold is present per volume, we can find. So let me write that for you. So since we know the volume and we know the gold, grams of gold per volume, we will be able to calculate the mass of the gold. Okay, so let's just do that now. So in order to do this, we will need to convert everything into the volume into liters. But as you can see, we have the area given in square kilometers and the height in meters. So we need to convert all this. So that we can cancel out the liters and find the mass in grams. So let's just do that now. So let's just look at the area. Let's just convert the area of the ocean into square meters. Okay. So we know that the area of the ocean is 3.63 into 10 to the power 8 square kilometers. And we know the relationship between 1 kilometer and meters, which is 1,000. Okay. So in order to find, so this is square. So we know that 1 kilometer is going to be equal to 10 to the power 3 meters. So square of that would give us our answer in square meters now. Okay, so the answer is going to be equal to 3.63 into 10 to the power 14 square meters. Okay, so now we calculated the area of the ocean. So let's just put the data up here. So the area was going to be 3.63 into 10 to the power 14 square meters. So let's just get rid of that. And so now let's calculate the volume of the ocean. Volume of the ocean, which is going to be, so it's N, area into height. So we now know that the area of this ocean is 3.63 into 10 to the power 14, and the height of this is 3,800 meters. So our answer is going to be 1.3794 into 10 to the power 18 cubic meters. Okay. So now we need to calculate the mass of the gold. So let me move this up here. So 1.3794 into 10 to the power 18 cubic meters. So now we need to calculate the mass, like I said. So the mass of the gold is going to be the density of the gold, which is given in liters, so 5.8 into 10 to the power minus 9 grams over liters, times the volume. So now the volume is given in cubic meters, so we need to convert this into into liters. So we now know that, let's just write this down first. 1.379, that's a 9, 4 into 10 to the power 18 into cubic meters. Actually, let me rewrite this. Okay, and now I just rewrote this, and then we know that 10 to the power minus 3 cubic meters is equal to 1 liter. So what I just wrote, 1 liter is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 cubic meters. Okay, so because of this, we can now, the liters get cancelled off, the cubic meters get cancelled off, and so the mass of the gold is going to be equal to 8.0 into 10 to the power 12 grams. Sorry, that's a 2. So now that we've calculated the mass of the gold, we can now go on to calculate the volume of the gold. So like I said, we know the mass now, mass of the gold, and we know the density. Sorry about that. We know the density to be equal to 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter. This is given to us as data. So what we need to do is, since we know the density, we know mass over volume is density. So in order to calculate the volume, we will just need to rearrange this equation, and we will get the volume by dividing mass by density. Okay, so let's just do that now. So the volume of the gold in cubic meters, okay, we can calculate that by, now as I told you, the mass of the gold is, we found it to be equal to 8.0 into 10 to the power 12 grams. And then we know the density of this. So we know, we just need to multiply this. So 19 point, sorry, not multiply, sorry, my bad. So divide this by the density. So this is mass divided by density. So 19.3 grams per liter. So not grams per liter, grams per cubic centimeter. So the answer what we get from here is going to be equal to in cubic centimeters. But because we need to convert this into liters, sorry, not liters, cubic meters, we will use the relationship that we know. We know that 1 centimeter is equal to 0.01 meters, or basically 10 to the power minus 2 meters. So once you cube this, that's a 3, and you cube the 0.01 meters, we will find that the answer is in cubic meters, and it will be equal to 4.1 into 10 to the power 5 cubic meters. Okay, and then finally we are asked to find the value of the gold that can be harnessed from this ocean, basically. So we know the we are given certain values. So let's just look at them now. Sorry, the question is asking us to find the value of the gold in the ocean, and then they're telling us that 1 troy is equal to $370. So troy ounces and they're telling us that one troy ounce is equal to 31.1 grams. Okay, so we already know the mass of the total gold that we have. So let's just convert that into troy ounces. So the price eventually, we're calculating the price of the gold. And so we know that the total mass in the ocean is equal to 8.00 into 10 to the power 12 grams. And in order to convert this into troy ounces, we're just going to divide this by 31.1 grams, because this is going to be equal to troy ounces. If this is not clear, let me rewrite this in a more logical way. So what I'm trying to say is that 31.1 grams is equal to 1 troy ounce. Okay, so now our answer is in troy ounces, and we are told that 1 troy ounce is equal to $370. Okay, so once you solve this, you will find that the answer is equal to 9.5 into 10 to the power 13. So that's going to be the amount of dollars that you will get. You will become a millionaire. That's amazing. So that is the answer.